Yeah, greetings to you all, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people with goodwill. Yeah, this is the Coastal Biafran TV, formerly known as the Herald of Coastal Biafra. Yeah, of course, we're back again this very evening, as usual, as we always do. So, as you're coming in, we will encourage you to encourage other people to join this program. As you're coming in, kindly share the program. And of course, invite families and friends, invite those who agree and those who disagree with us because we are Republican and we are also Democrat in nation. So I will encourage you to encourage others to join this very program while we go for a very short musical break. So when we come back, then we'll start the program in full. So stay tuned, just stay with us, and we'll be right back.
Most of the Biafran war songs aimed derogative invectives of the Nigerian government of oligarchy, who directed the killing of innocent Biafran women and children by imposing blockade on Biafra. All human contact with the outside world was cut off. Hence, the Nigerian military junta added hunger to the already existing weapons of mass destruction in their arsenal. Neither food nor medicine were allowed into Biafra, hence malnutrition begot kwashiorkor, also known as Harrowson's syndrome.
We are Biafrans fighting for our freedom. By the name of Jesus, we shall conquer. We are Biafrans fighting for our freedom. By the name of Jesus, we shall conquer. We come Biafra fighting for our freedom. By the name of Jesus, we shall conquer. We are Biafrans fighting for our freedom. By the name of Jesus, we shall conquer. Imena juku imena, imena juku imena. Agameso rumba kibemule ambush. Werezi mama disimu mapambiro. Imena juku imena, imena juku imena, imena juku imena. Agameso rumba kibemule ambush. Werezi mama disimu mapambiro. Imena juku imena. Nkume mbebi ebi kwe ka m soro n'ime gị. Nkume mbebi ebi kwe ka m soro n'ime gị. Biafra ala mara mma kwe ka m soro n'ime gị. Nkume mbebi ebi kwe ka m soro n'ime gị. O mere ọma bụkwa ọma jijiji ọma rụrụ. Nkume mbebi ebi kwe ka m soro n'ime gị. Enyi lele, enyi Biafra lala, enyi lele, enyi Biafra lala, enyi kwano kiwe se tokwala Biafra, enyi kwano Enugu se tokwala Biafra, enyi kwano Onitsha se tokwala Biafra, enyi o, enyi o, enyi o, enyi o, enyi lele, enyi o, enyi o, enyi. Onye mbụzọ ga-abụ onye ikpeazụ. Nna Chukwu ekwela, nna Chukwu ekwela. Onye mbụzọ ga-abụ onye ikpeazụ. Nna Chukwu ekwela, nna Chukwu ekwela. Anyị na-aga n'iru, anyị na-aga n'iru, ịlaghachi azụ bọọ. Anyị na-aga n'iru, anyị na-aga n'iru, ịlaghachi azụ bọọ. Nna agbalụmo, afụfụ niile tara n'ụwa na-agba Afụfụ niile tara n'ụwa na-agba Igbo. Afụfụ niile tara n'ụwa na-agba Igbo. My mother, don't you worry. My father, don't you worry. If I happen to die in the battlefield, never mind, we shall meet again. My mother, don't you worry. My father, don't you worry. If I happen to die in the battlefield, never mind, we shall meet again. Go and see, and then I'm Ojukwu. Agamaga Ojukwu, iyo ya gbagharụ ika mụna n'Igbo iwe mmeri. Agamaga Ojukwu, iyo ya gbagharụ ika mụna n'Igbo iwe mmeri. Ebuje, 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 ebuje. Onye anyị kpọrọ kụza ya maliterikwa mbọ. Onye anyị kpọrọ kụza ya maliterikwa mbọ. Biafra do 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 do. Biafra do 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 do. Nne m amụtala m kpọọ m soja bi n'ime ọhịa. Nna m amụtala m kpọọ m soja bi n'ime ọhịa. Biafra mụtala m kpọọ m soja bi n'ime ọhịa. Agụrụ agụgbuo na nụ soja m iwe iwe. Nne m amụtala m kpọọ m soja bi n'ime ọhịa. Nna m amụtala m kpọọ m soja bi n'ime ọhịa. Biafra mụtala m kpọọ m soja bi n'ime ọhịa. Agụrụ agụgbuo na nụ soja m iwe iwe. Nne m amụtala m kpọọ m soja bi n'oke ọhịa. Nna m amụtala m kpọọ m soja bi n'ime ọhịa. Biafra mụtala m.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, fellow comrades, Lord Verse of Freedom. We bless every one of you. We bless and we thank every one of you. We bless Chukokika Biama. We bless Oputamono for this wonderful day, the day that God Himself has blessed, the day He has assigned for us to come outside and propagate the gospel once again. So before we forge ahead, let us quickly go for our national anthem, then we can proceed.
Great heroes, we must defend our lives, or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from foes. But if the price is death, for all we who did, then let us die without a shred of fear. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spirit of love will count our village, the meet, emboldened the free, shall always be
Thank you very much, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Yeah, and of course, we are kicking start the program right now. So I will quickly go by introducing myself. My name remains Onajite Hero Robert. I am his own and Urobo speaking Biafran. So let me go direct to my brother, my comrade, the person of Midudu. Please kindly take the mic and introduce yourself for the people to know who's on the screen.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Biafra will
Oh,
help you.
hey, Biafra. I bring to you all greetings. I say, may all the name bless you all as we proceed. My name's Reme Idudu of Yemuno, Manisoko speaking Biafra. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Biafra will hail thee. Thank you very much. So over to you, my brother.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Good
Biafra
morning, good afternoon, good evening, anywhere you are watching us. My name remains Solomon Asingba. I am from the Igbaken, Biafra, Edo State, the Igbo speaking Biafra. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Biafra will hail thee. Over to you, my brother. Clem.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Najite. And I welcome all comrades here, and I also welcome everybody watching this program today. My name remains Ogenemaro, known as Clem Moses. I am Misoko speaking Biafra. Thank you. All hey Biafra.
Biafra will hail thee. Thank you very much, my brother. Over to you, the person of son of IPOB.
Oh, Biafra. My name still remains Igo, the son of IPOB. I'm from Igodo land, present day Eastern, part of speaking Biafra. Oh, Biafra.
Of course, Biafra will hail thee. Biafra will hail thee. I think our brother here, okay, is back. The person of Tamano, please take the mic and introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Tamunatani McDonald, alias Okrika, Biafra son. I'm from Okrika, Ojo tribe in Biafra land. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my sister Tamanotoye, please also introduce yourself for the viewers and as our moderator for today's program, please.
All hail Biafra. Good afternoon, rather good evening from here, but yeah, good afternoon to some of you. Good morning to some of you, depending on your time zone. My name is Tamuno Tonye Iriawo. Tamuno Tonye. I hail from Bukuma. Bukuma is in the Izon speaking part of Biafra land, Kalabari Kingdom to be precise. And today we are here, we are the Herald of Coastal Biafra, of course, and I'm here with all my comrades, including my Honorable Asao. Asao, I'm going to give you back to you. I'm having a little network glitches, so I want to just make sure that it's set so I don't interrupt the program in the long run. Imete Asao.
Thank you very much, my sister Tamanotoye. And of course, I'm still going to throw back the mic to you because you are going to lead us in a very short prayer. You know, we always love our mothers, and when they pray, of course, Ukutamono or Genet do answer. So please, the person of Tamanotoye, kindly take the mic and open this program in prayer in a very short one at that.
Okay, let's be in the mood of prayer. Oputamno the big God, Ogene, Obari, Oliseno Boa, Chukukike Abiyama, our God, we greet you. We say good morning. We say good afternoon and good evening, oh Lord, and we invite you to come and be with us. In this meeting, whatever it is that we're going to say, we ask for your divine hand upon us, your divine direction. And Lord, for those that are listening to us, we ask for the wisdom of Solomon to be able to discern and understand where we're coming from. Father, we ask that you do all this and many more in the mighty name of Chukwukabiama. Lord, we commit our supreme leader into your hands. Lord, we pray that you keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his family safe and sound until we hear the trumpet of Biafra. Ise, Ise, Ise.
He said,
Isa.
Okay, Asao, I'm going to give
yeah,
it
right
to
on.
my co-moderator, Idudu Oviemuno, to take it out, off. Like I said, I'm trying to do one or two things here to make sure that I'm coming out clear and I don't get cut off, during the program. So over to my co-moderator, Comrade Idudu Oviemuno.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Biafra, we
Oh,
hear thee.
hey, Biafra. Biafra, we hear thee. As I'll be co-moderating with our sister Tamuna Tonye, Amis will be sharing the moderating, and then before that, we will touch some of the issue that is, on our table. From here, I would like us to dwell on the topic to start with. Do not be afraid. Do not panic. Be resolute. We should aim high in our doing. If you're listening to our leaders' last program, I'm not talking about the one he was hosted in Kenya, the one he did by himself, the last one he did. He spoke, in fact, he lectured us a lot. In fact, he lectured us a lot. There is this inferiority. Please, I'd like to set the pace before I could give the mic. There is a spirit of inferiority complex within Africans, not just Africans, entirely. Like, it's Britain, how can we go to fight Britain? It's America, how can we go to fight America? It's Russia is supporting them. No, you have to kill that fear. You have to kill that fear and, develop the spirit and the mindset of, is it that Biafra or Biafra? Is it that Biafra or we die trying? Because there's no need that we live as slaves as we are living right now, scatter all over the world, very humble slaves everywhere. It's better we die, or it's better we fight and win. So you must be resolute. We don't have to be like, oh, America is supporting them. No, we have to aim high and be focused. Our leader told us many things. Nelson Mandela was called a terrorist. Just imagine, Nelson Mandela was called a terrorist. If they have not labeled me terrorist, I can't continue. No, if they label you terrorist, in fact, you have to even show them how a terrorist behave. And so many, even the people that fought for the House of Commons in England, I forgot the name, was also labeled a terrorist in England. But he stood up. Even people like Martin Luther the King were also perceived as terrorists. Martin Luther, the king of all people. So what is my topic? My topic today is be brave, be strong, be resolute. Because our leader said that a lot of things are going to be happening. He don't want people to be crying and wailing, but rather we should console ourselves. We should console ourselves. So having said that, I would like to pass the microphone to my brother Solomon Asimba to give Biafrans hope. Give yourself hope and let everybody, have this mindset of bravery. Let us be strong in soul, spirit, and body. Thank you very much.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Freedom fighting is not an easy task. You are fighting to be free. Our people should get this thing upstairs. That freedom fight, you are bound to meet obstacles. They have to label you terrorists. They have to pull you down. They have to discriminate you. People have to die. Blood have to be spilled. But at the end, Biafra shall come. When life is consistency, we are in the darkest phase of all phase. If you see what is going on in Nigeria, we're in the darkest era. You know, our people, we have lost so many people and we cannot go back. It's either we fight and make our generation free and free for all manner of assaults, free for unemployment, free for going outside to be refugees in people's country, free for discrimination, free, like those people that is calling Black Lives Matter everywhere, is because of the present situation of Nigeria. We have to fight to make all Black life in the whole world be free. It is not an easy thing. It's like you are asking somebody that is only it's only your gold. You want to take your gold back, and he's been possessing it for a very long time. So it's not easy for him to give you. He will call you terrorist. He will tell the whole world they should not join you. But one thing is certain: if we are consistent, we are strong. Everybody should put their decks together. As our leader has said it, you have to be strong. At the end, Biafra shall come. They shall kill us. We shall kill them. At the end, Biafra will be in your doorstep. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Be strong.
You see? Oh my God. Thank you so much, my brother, my comrade Solomon. That was quite a speech, and I really appreciated it because one of the things I'm very fond of saying is, in the end, all must surely hail Biafra. And if there is one thing I believe is that in the end, all must surely hail Biafra. Nothing good comes easy. And our people, of course, you know, they like the easy way. They like the mago way. If you tell our people that, fine, I'll give you 5 million, let you be maybe taking care of my farm, and then, or I'll give you the farm, let you just go live a good life and be peaceful. They'd rather take the 5 million and be slaves than take the farm and till the soil and make things for themselves. So it's crazy, but I love this generation that we are in because we are doing something. We are unlearning what people have, what they have, this mental slavery that they have done to, you know, about 2 generations before ours. We are unlearning all of that, and we are trying to teach ourselves like the morals that every normal human being should go by. I believe Biafra, we all know Biafra is a spirit, and our topic today is who is next? Please, who is next to challenge the spirit of 5 million Biafrans? Killed innocent women and children, people that were in their own homes, people that were in their own land, and they came to invade them, defending themselves. They were killed without any remorse because the whole world knew about the Biafran War. The whole world knows what each country or each set of people, like the part they played to suppress the Biafran people. Yet, till today, we never ever hear anything. If only maybe 300 people die in a plane crash, the whole world will mourn. But we've never heard anything about our 5 million ancestors past. I should call them our predecessors past. But their spirits live on. Their spirits live on. And that's why we are here. Maybe we're not them, but they have set a pace for us. And we shall not disappoint them. We shall not disappoint them. I see that a lot of people are dying. I don't know if it's only me. I would like to, you know, extend this to my comrades to give their own opinion, as you know we always do. And please, if you're just coming in and you're just joining us, we are the Herald of Coastal Biafra. Tamnotoyi, your humble host, Area War. Tamnotoyi, to be precise. Please try and share this program. Share it so it will get to everybody. We are Coastal Biafran TV. In case you want to join us, you can always subscribe so you get any of our latest videos, interviews, or interactions that we post, because this platform is there yes, for the coast, but for the entirety of the world, because it's a platform for truth. So any truth you feel like you have, please come on here and speak about it. Let me say from last year, the earliest I'm going to put it from last year, there are a series of deaths that occurred in the zoo in Nigeria amongst the high-ranking officials. And of course, you know that they blamed some of them on the audio corona that they are using to source for more funds from World Health Organizations and the like of them by by lying, excuse me. But now there was somebody that declared, Atahiru, he declared about 2 months ago that over his dead body will Oduduwa, Biafra emerge as new nations. Today, he's no more. We have a whole list of them. But I'm going to let my comrades go into that before I come back and give my own points. So starting from the top, please, down the line, I would like to hear what my comrades have to say about Atahiru's death. You can even go back to Issa's death, this ex-con president, what's his name? The chief of staff, their president. Asawo, please help me with the name.
Abba Kyari.
Yes, Abba Kyari and the likes of them. Issa Fontua, Abba Kyari, Atahiru, all of them. So if you comrades, if you know any of them, viewers, if you also know, please give us the names on the comment section so people are going to know. So let people understand the spirit that is Biafra. Over to you, Asa.
Thank you very, very much, my sister Tamanotoye. And I greet every one of us who are watching and the viewers also, and my fellow comrades in the house. Yeah, concerning just like the topic I've said, who is the next to challenge the spirit of over 5 million people? Over 5 million people. Who is the next person? Buhari came, he was the first person that challenged the spirit of over 5 million people. And today we all know the story. They can lie and lie and lie. But just only one day, the truth will catch up with them. Of course, they know the truth. The truth has catch up with them already. But for them to accept it, but we still know one day they will also accept the truth and they will also proclaim the truth as we have been doing in Biafran land. So, the death of the person of Atahiru is something, for me, it's not shocking because since the day he mentioned that word, that over my dead body, I said, okay, this person don't join the ancestors. You understand? Immediately, I connect. And the person of Atahiru is not the first. So the person of Buhari has came. What is Abba Kyari, and so on. And so on. So there are many like that. So it is not about we. It is not about we. Even apart from you saying it, you should also be conscious of yourself. For the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not lay curse on you. Because the earlier the zoo the zoo government understand this, the better for them. But this very guy, the person of Atahiru, he was trying to impress his masters. He's trying to impress his comrade in the Janjaweedism. He's trying to impress his hood. So that was the reason why. That is exactly what pushed him to make that to make that statement that over his dead body. And another thing is, they also pushed him to make that statement because they want to confirm maybe that word over my dead body, maybe it is real, or those ones are just situation of whereby it just happen to be like that. Maybe it is coincidence, So that is their thought, and they also push this man to make the same statement. But the blood of over 5 million people has been waiting for somebody who is going to be the next topic of the lesson, the next subject. They have been waiting for such, and he came out. And with the likes of Ikonso, if you watch very well, anytime all these people mention this thing, it normally takes time before it comes to accomplishment. You understand? But this time, I don't think this guy is up to, maybe when he made the statement, maybe it's even up to 3 months. I'm not sure. Maybe it's up to 3 months he made the statement. Because of the death of Ikonso, we have to do, the spirit of Biafra have to fast forward his death sentence. Only what you need to do, just mention it openly and over your dead body. We know about the person of what is this lady's name? This Yoruba lady who is attacking Biafra. Say Biafra will never come. He was lying in the hospital bed. That is where he was begging for his life or for her life, begging Biafra for forgiveness. She was begging Biafra for forgiveness on a sick bed. Nobody shot at him. This is not a plane crash. It is not a trailer crash. But the God of Biafra, the spirit of over 5 million Biafra, slaughtered wickedly. They throw him on the sick bed. And of course, he quickly realized and he begged for her life. But even for her to recover, she can never be the same again. If you look at her, you can't even see her. Now I remember her name, Kemi Oluluye. You can't see her coming on social media. Because when you see her now, you will cry for her. So what we are saying, if you know you want to try your faith, even if you be pastor, you want to know maybe God call you. If you want to know maybe God call you, mention it, that over your dead body will be restored. Thank you very much, my comrade. Thank you very much.
Email to us all. Over to you, the one and only Prophet Clem Nei Ogenemaro.
Yeah, thank you very much, my sister Tamno. Thank you very much, Onajite, for that great illustration. For me, when they said Biafra is a spirit, let me come to the word Biafra is a spirit. You know, Biafra have been existing before the killing of 5 million Biafra, or 5,000 Biafra. Biafra has already been existing. You know, for me, sometimes when I think about
5 million
Biafra,
Biafrans. 5 million Biafrans.
yeah, thank you very much, Idudu. 5 million Biafra. You know, when I think about Biafra, I only think of one thing. Before the British came into our land, we are already Biafra. And we don't know what our ancestors did to protect the name Biafra. We don't know what our ancestors did to protect the name Biafra. First of all, before I go into deep about that, no, we are Jewish by nature. By nature, we are Jewish. That means our ancestors, they have done so many things to protect this name Biafra. That is why you see, whenever you are speaking the truth about Biafra, people are always afraid of you. And whenever you are in the line of this our ancestor, meaning the truth, whatever you said normally come to pass. That's why I keep on saying it. That's why you can pick a soil in Biafra land. If your lips speak the truth and you say anything to that soil and it will come to pass. So that is what I say about the Biafra spirit. You see, whosoever that is saying that over my dead body will Biafra come to pass, before they gave birth to that person, Biafra has already been existing. Before they gave birth to that person, something that has already been existing, you are saying that over your dead body will that thing come to pass. It's just like water. You saw rivers everywhere. You saw water coming from the sky. You are saying that over your dead body with the water coming from the sky. What are you trying to say? You are trying to say you don't want to exist. Anybody that is saying that over his dead body, Biafra will never come. The person, first of all, I'll just say that the person is just like, it's just let me say a coward. Let me use the word coward, because this was the same thing Pharaoh did to the children of Israelites when he was saying that over his dead body will he see the Israelites live in Egypt. And the Bible says God made a Pharaoh to become coward. He made Pharaoh to become fool. He made Pharaoh to become coward, that Pharaoh could not even think of what he's saying anymore. Even when he even all the signs and wonders, just like what the spirit of Biafra is doing today in the zoological country called Nigeria. See, I'll tell you the truth. The same way God performs signs and wonders those days, that is the same way God is still performing signs and wonders to Biafra these days. Because imagine how are they going? How are they going? They'll just say, over my dead body, immediately you say, over my dead body, what happened? You fall, you crush up. Why? Because Biafra is a movie train, a train without brake. You don't get brake. The only day the train will hold brake is when Biafra is being announced that, yes, this is Biafra. The only they see, I keep on saying it, Biafra is a spirit. Why? I'm just an earthy vessel. I will come and go. Claim you are seen today. I will die one day. But you see, Biafra will never, it will never end. Biafra is eternity. To end it, they deceive our people, their kingdom come. That kingdom that I keep on saying it with no apology, that kingdom that they are waiting for, that kingdom is Biafra land. That kingdom that they are waiting for. Until Biafra comes, I keep on saying it, black man will never have value on earth. The day Biafra will be restored, black man will gain his dignity. So if you keep on saying that over your dead body will Biafra come, the day when they burn you, you don't know. The day when you won't die, you don't know. The train will crush you, and Biafra will keep on moving. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Very, very, very powerful one from my comrade Ogenemaro. If this is the first time that you're watching us on Coastal Biafra TV, then you know, you understand why I call him the prophet. Because this is just a snippet. I'm sure if we let him, he could go on for hours. But we have a lot of people that are here, and we also need to hear their own opinions. But kudos to you, Comrade Ogenemaru. I am really, really happy about your illustration, because you were straight to the point and you hit the nail right on the head. Over to you, my wonderful brother, Igodomi Godo, son of IPOB. Let me hear your own perspective, my brother. Yeah, you can unmute yourself.
Oh, Biafra.
In the end, almost.
Oh,
Biafra.
Biafra. Let me just chip in let me just chip into what our brother has said little, because he has said it so. Do you know that Biafra is older than Britain? Biafra has they will, and Biafra will come. Biafra is a spirit, you know, it's from ages, and Biafra must. That is why the mantle of the land, which is the ancestors. That is why the mantle is upon our leader, because they know that he is the truthful one. Like now, back in the days, in the olden days, you see, when when they sold Joseph into slavery, and during the crisis of the land, it was that same man, that same young man they sold away. He was the one who rescued the land during the season, farming season. That is our leader, because he's the only man Elohim saw in Africa, and it's blessing that you will be the one to restore this kingdom on earth. and it is written in the Bible where like what our brother said that kingdom come. Biafra is that kingdom that we have been waiting for. You know what I mean? So that is the one. If you see what is happening now, the suppress they are trying to suppress what they are, that is why they are bringing war to Israel, because they know that Israel word. They know what is happening. If you see what is happening now, they are fighting or they are fighting Israel. If you see what is happening now, British is if you check what is happening now, British is involved in the war that is going on in Israel right now, because they don't want to see the children of God. That is the most. You see this British. God will destroy British. God will destroy that country. So for all these people that are saying over their dead body, over their this, all of them, the war wiped out. At the end, Biafra will be restored. You can see the life of what's it called, Buhari, the life of Isa Santua, the life of Abakari, the life of Mama Daura. Name them. They all make sure over their dead body, where they are in shallow graves. You see, this one that died almost 2 days ago, he was heading to Biafran to go and commit some genocide. When the Chukwukika Biama arrested him and brought him down, because enough is enough. He was ready to Biafran from Kaduna. He was about going to Biafran to go and commit another genocide again. That is when it took off. Both his family, his wife, and some of the people that were there, all of them cracked up. You see this Biafra. Biafra will consume many people, and Biafra will be restored on this earth we are living. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Ise. Calabari say, Inye. I believe it and I receive it, and I know it's already happened. Thank you very much, Igodomigo, the son of IPOB. I enjoyed your own perspective. So can we move over to our brother, my own very moderator, co-moderator rather, Idudu Oviemuna. Imete.
Yeah, thank you very much. All hey Biafra. You know, when all this janjaweed and all this moronic, idiotic Nigerians, all this useless, all this apple brain, you know, when they wear khaki, they don't say they be general, they be this, they be that, they be all this useless name, all this rank they give them, rank without qualification, they begin to make different type of species. Well, first of all, before we delve into some of my points, you know, when you are saying over your dead body will Biafra come, yes, it will be over your dead body because you will die. That is how it is, you know. If somebody should tell you that, don't be surprised. This to and fro flying from Kaduna to Kampala, from Kampala to Kaduna, from Enugu, all this one that they are running just to try to, put up their strategies, put up their panel on how they will strike on innocent Biafra. And as they were flying, they're not flying to their doom. You understand? They're not flying to their doom. Those meetings that they were attending, I don't know where they were flying from, where they were flying to, but trust me, there's every tendency of 80 to 90%, truth that it have to pertain issue of how we go to mobilize, how we're going to deploy, and how we're going to schedule the army. Which one are we going to take to Olo? Which one are we going to take to Enugu? Which one are we taking to Obibo? At the end of the day, what happened to them? They met their doom. Some people are saying that. How can you wish the dead? Why will you wish the dead? Talk bad of the dead. We're not talking about bad of the dead. We are speaking the evil that people that have died did. Like they said, the evil that men does live after them. So the evil that they have, done while they were still alive. This is what we are discussing. Because even the Bible says, suffer a wish not to live. You see it? So that is how it is. So when you are so overdrunken with power, and they put on so many, Nigeria, they don't even know what is called rankle. They just go and cut some kind of different cloth and they sew badge everywhere. They say na anatomy general, na general anatomy. You know, they will not begin there and they will begin to parade like idiots. You know, then they are drunken with power and they want to drink the blood of Biafra, and the blood of Biafra will sink all of them. The blood of Biafra will sink all of them. When Mazen is going to say that the Nigerian army shall die in Biafra land, it is a spiritual declaration. And it is a very, very, it's like a proverb, it's like an adage. It comes in both sides. When you are planning, you know, to commit a genocide in Biafra land, that is what is going to befell you. I'm talking to Nigerian armies and whoever that is, you know, perpetrating this evil. All the cabals, all these useless old fools that are getting a dagba from Asoro to assembly. When we are done with all this idiot that you are calling your army, then we'll see where you will run to. All this cow in human form. Cows in human form. To cut the long story short, I'm not going to say much about it. Like as we all know, when you say over your dead body, where Biafra come, simply means that you are going to die. Like Ogenemaro said, before you were giving birth to, Biafra was existing, and you will die, and Biafra will keep existing. So there's no two ways about it. And if you come, like I said earlier before, we are not putting any kind of uniform of cowardice or trying to be, to be subdued to any kind of threat. No, when they just like, over my dead body with Biafra, so people will panic. Oh, do you know that they are to general? How so that over his dead body? Oh, are you sure that we are going to get this Biafra? No. When you tell us that, then we will not reinforce ourselves. If you think that you are mad, we are crazy. That is just it. So I'm using this opportunity to also tell every Biafran out there. Our leader have already said it, that the coming days are going to be, not as usual. So when you begin to see things, don't lament, don't wail, don't cry, but put on the spirit of boldness. Put on the spirit of, like they say that, now I know that true soldiers fight like Biafrans. Put on that spirit of Biafra. Put that spirit of Biafra warriors, and let us fight. Let us fight. When they label Nelson Mandela a terrorist, okay? If he was not brave enough in soul, spirit, and body, spiritually and physically, he would have given up. Like they have labeled us terrorists. Don't be surprised. Another type of terrorist that they are going to label is coming, but it's not going to stop us. So it's not going to stop us, because it's either Biafra or Biafra. It's better we die than to be living as slave in a zoo called Nigeria. But nevertheless, we the children of God, we are going to stand on our feet and bold, and as we confront our enemies, like our leader said, in Biafra land, we shall soak their blood also. All hail Biafra. Thank you very much. That's all I have to say.
All hail Biafra. Inye for that. And of course, we all know that Biafra is already here, because Biafra is already in existence. Quickly, before I get on to the next thing I wanted to say, I believe everybody in the house have given their own fine points. I think our brother Solomon has left us, probably due to technical difficulties. We're expecting him back. So in the Bible, I noticed something. A lot of people right now that are against whether Biafra or no Biafra, they claim to be Christians. And almost, I don't think there's anything, especially when it comes to real life situations happening, that you cannot find a similar or a quote to explain, that life history or that life issue. When we come, I want to quickly use the children of Israel, trying to leave Egypt. For instance, when they went into Egypt, they did not go in there. They were not coerced to go into Egypt. They went to Egypt, of course, because their brother Joseph, was in charge of everything, just second in command to the king or to the pharaoh at the time. And it was okay for them. So over the time, they lived on. Now, at some point, we all know that these people, they were looking, these people are getting stronger. So they devised means to keep on killing them. And it was due to this kind of oppression that, great men like Moses, Joshua and the likes were raised. Now, the Bible clearly states that oppression, if going by that story or going by many other examples given in the Bible, oppression or not allowing people to do their own thing, it's not God's way. That's why we're a certain type of way in Biafra land. That's why it's as if we even have so many languages. Because if you wake up today as a man, you say, "Oh, I want to leave. Oh, Papa, I no want to stay with you again. I don't get wife. You get some plot of land where they down, and you move with your family there, and you go and start your own little, settlement. Maybe other people come and settle with you. Nobody is going to fight with you about it. We allow autonomous nations or autonomous villages or whatever. That is why you can have the Ogonis, and the likes of them. And that is always, and that has always been the Biafran system. Whatever it is you produce, control it, use your resources, not that let me come and collect your own resources or anything like that. So the Bible clearly states that trying to stop people against their will, if they want to leave, okay, do they know if this, of course, us getting Biafra right now is divine. It's right, is at the right time. God had already seen everything the way it was going to happen, and he gave us the opportunity. That is why my comrades are here. That is why you're here on the comment section, rather as viewers watching us. It is the right time. It is the right time. And as my brother Asao rightly said, when person one died, when the gods want to keep people, he first makes them deaf. When he hardened Pharaoh's heart, for only him could do it. God hardened his heart. So you can see Buhari started, he said, "Oh, Biafra," and we all know how he ended, and so on and so forth. So I won't even talk about Kemi the mad woman. I still have what she mentioned, what she said, that over a dead body will Biafra come. I still have it. I did wait because I see she's already going psycho. A lot of other people, have we forgotten the vulture, Udele, the vulture. You not see how he ended? He used his own hand. The spirit pushed him, he used his own hand to go and deport himself. So what are we saying? It's too glaring, but of course, not everybody will agree with us, but that's why, as always, I try to pray that whoever is getting in contact with, or whoever happens to come across these messages, these conversations, let God also give them the discernment to understand and to discern what we are saying, because people can only understand to their level of understanding. You cannot carry a professor to go and teach a primary one student. He or she won't get it. So I want to quickly draw something up about what's going on in the zoo. Everybody is in. All these people that are in politics, nobody can tell me that they are not in on the scam going on in Aso Rock, or rather, that's been going on in Aso Rock for what? For almost 5 years. So you can see their reactions. You can see them when they are acting. Some of them, they don't even know, but subconsciously they act. And it tells you all you need to know. They don't need to speak. Now, there were two different occasions. They've already started having God who puts fire in their camp. I'm sure he has already done it. We have this little monster, the very short El Rufai, slamming governors for not supporting him during his face-off with NLC. And then we also have another, I'm putting this together, comrades, so you guys can, dissect it together. And then we have another topic where the governors didn't chose to attend Malami's son's wedding instead of the recently deceased army chief. So what do you think these governors want? What do you think these governors are trying to tell us? Is there any backstory? Have you heard about it? I want to know your own points and views, on all of this. As always, we take it from the top and just like that.
Thank you very much, Tamono Tony. Thank you very much. Concerning the death of the person of Atairu and the issue of wedding, attending wedding or not, as a animal in Nigeria, either in the military, police, or as individual, as a citizen, you should know by now that if you die, do you know that it is not only Atairu that is general among those who died? Other general fell with him, but their name has never been mentioned on the media, as if now one chicken died. And of course, they are chicken, of course, because once you said okay, your sense of reasoning is gone, then of course the people are going to treat you as animal. So the issue of Atairu, there is a message that I got, but I think it will take me another. I need to be given another opportunity, or should I say, another time for another program to narrate what this person sent to me. It is somebody who is very close to Atairu. He himself is also a general, and he is a very good Biafran sympathizer. He is a Biafran. So he just sent me the message that lead to the death of Atairu. Even if I may tell you guys today that Atairu, what I have read so far, because the thing was very long, he explained from A to Z. So Atairu was not the death of Atairu. Atairu was actually killed. With everything that this person explained to me, Atairu was actually killed because
Wonderful.
he disobeyed the Fulani Caliphate. He disobeyed the Fulani Caliphate. I don't know, maybe I can be given the opportunity to read this article. I don't know. It is
Go
not
ahead, Asawo. Go ahead, Asawo. I'm giving you an extra 5 minutes on your time. Give
Okay,
us a
thank you very
snippet.
much. I think he just sent a message to me on Signal, right now. He is a general. My recent conversation, I read my recent conversation with Lieutenant General Atahiru and the circumstance that led to his death. One, subject of recent conversation with General Atahiru may have a strong connection with the circumstances that led to the plane crash that claimed his life and the 10 other and the 10 others. When the late General Atairu was the theater commander, I conducted several operations alongside with him before he was later made the chief of army staff. Now, which means they have they have a relationship, a long-time relationship. Now, he said it was during that time we established close godfather and godson relationship. They are now a godfather when they make him the chief of army staff. He is not more. They are not more friends. They are now godfather and godson issue, according to this person. Now, when he saw, okay, sorry, okay, yeah. When he saw how effective and reliable I was, since then we had been communicating on phone before his sudden death. Now, too, on the 6th of May 2021, it disclosed to me that some northern political leaders were not happy with him on account of the investigation he was conducting in the arms fund that was approved for the army to fight insecurity when Lieutenant General Buratai was the chief of army staff. I continue. He further told me that they also blame him for telling the world that the army does not have adequate arms and ammunition to fight the insecurity by veiling the country. 3. On the 8th May 2021, he also disclosed his plan to us. He also disclosed his plan to use the ISWAP terrorists to capture the Boko Haram leader Shekau Abubakar alive. so that he would investigate him to gather groundbreaking information that will lead to the arrest of the brain behind the insecurity in the nation. According to him, his decision to pay the ISWAP to do this job, he want to pay them to do this job for the nation, was based on three reasons. A, the Nigerian army soldiers no longer have the will to carry out such difficult tasks. That is one of the reasons. B, the ISWAP leadership and the Boko Haram leadership have been fighting war over supremacy and terror across and territory across deeply ingrained ideology lines. The confidence the chief had was that the ISWAP leadership will see this as an opportunity to crush the Boko Haram leader. That is, if they sponsor the ISWAP leadership, army sponsoring terrorists. Okay, now see the need to deal with menace for the root cause, with a view to end terrorism in the nation. 4, on the 6th of May, on the 16th of May 2021, I called him on phone again to encourage him to work hard towards achieving his lofty goal. During this conversation, he disclosed to me that he had discussed the plan to pay the ISWAP terrorists to capture Shekau Abubakar alive with some prominent northern leaders. He discussed this with some prominent northern leaders who have been his friends, but they were bitterly against that plan. They were bitterly against the plan. Consequently, he said that he was disappointed in them and that he would go ahead to carry out this plan, which means the northern government were very disappointed they were very angry with him to have a such plan by using ISWAP to kill Shekau, paying ISWAP to kill Shekau. And he said he will go ahead with the plan, according to what he told this very general. When I heard about Shekau's death, now the general is speaking, when I heard about Shekau's death, I called him that same day to confirm if he was the one responsible, but he did not pick my call till I also heard of his death. He did not respond to his call till the hour, because it is after a few hours before the Atairu was killed. Also, he said till he was not till he heard of the Atairu's death in the plane crash. Now, if the chief was the one responsible for the recent ISWAP Boko Haram clash, clash as planned, there would then be a strong evidence. There would then be a strong evidence that Shekau Abubakar is either killed or captured alive. I think the fear of the northern politicians who are behind the terrorists might be that Shekau Abubakar was captured alive during the clash and was taken to the custody of the chief of army staff for secret investigation that will eventually expose all of them in the government. However, I don't have any evidence. According to this general, I said he did not have any evidence. I don't have any evidence at my fingertips to prove if the plane crash that killed him and the 10 others was an orchestrated one. But I strongly suspect foul play based on my conversation with him pure to his death. Now, this is a testimony of a general that is very close to the late e-goat, the late bushmeat. So this thing has told us a lot of story. And this person I am saying, he is a general serving currently in the Nigerian army. And it is somebody that the whole Zoo Nation know very well. So he is the one who gave me this information direct. I don't read it anywhere. In fact, I can boldly tell you that I am the only person who has this information at hand. Just a minute, please. I can boldly tell you that I'm the only person who has this information at hand for now. So this is a testimony of a general, which means that there are a lot. But even despite the governors killed him or not, it's none of our business, because I believe he went ahead with the plan, because the death of 5 million Biafrans is after him, because he said over his dead body will Biafra and Oduduwa resurrect. Now, concerning the issue of the governors, once you die in Nigeria, you die shameful death. You die, your death, in fact, generation to come, they will curse your grave. If your body is buried in their land or in the family house, in Nigeria, they do bury dead bodies instead of burying them in cemetery. They do bury them in people's compound, family compound. All this kind of grave will be dug out by the time we finally have our freedom. All this kind of, because if you are so dumb to the extent that you prepare to lay down your life for the zoo, it means that you are worse than an animal. You are worse than an animal. Just imagine in America or in Europe, you had a general, not one general, not two generals, almost 3 to 4 generals died with him, but their names were never mentioned on newspaper. They never honored them, including the Buhari himself. Even Buhari did not attend. He never attended the burial, the funeral. He never attended it. Why will the governors attend it? The governors rather go to a party of the idiot Malami. If they rather go to the party of Malami, maybe his son or his daughter's wedding, because they know that this guy, and this thing is really passing a very strong message. For them not to even cherish or even respect him at all shows that they killed him by themselves. And the death of over 5 million Biafrans pushed them to kill him. And that is what every other people in that same contraption, in that same zoo military will receive once you come against the children of light. So let me leave it here. I know I've taken a lot of our time. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Asawo. I would like to hand the mic over to my brother, Prophet Ogenemaro.
First of all, what Onajite just read just now, I think is an evidence. Is a pure evidence. Though I don't have much to say anymore, why? Because what he just read just now is just like pouring me water. Just like pouring me water. I want to remind our people something. During the time of Obasanjo killed so many generals. And it was the Fulanis that make Obasanjo to kill all these generals.
Sorry for interrupting you, please. I forgot to mention that this person, he told me on phone direct, because we do communicate. He told me on phone direct that there are 2 pilots, not pilots, he said there are 2 people who escaped from that plane crash with parachutes. So I just let me quickly add that.
Yeah, you are right. You are right. So, our leader said something. If he serve the zoo, come back with glory. Why? Because you cannot serve people, you cannot serve slave. First of all, the Fulanis, they are slave. So you cannot have slave people and come out with glory. People who love animal, people that value animal more than themselves. You are serving such kind of people, and you think after serving them, you will come out with glory. For me, according to what my brother Onajite have said, the 5,000 Biafra souls that were killed, even the Biafra souls that were killed when they were fighting with the British in 1902 before the burning of Afon-Oshukwu in 1904, those blood, those innocent blood, they are not sleeping. See, I keep on telling people, if you are a Biafra, if you are resolute, do you think you just wake up one day to become resolute? No. There is something in you. There is something in you that is cooking you up. That is cooking you up, that no matter what happens, you are always determined. I keep on saying it. See, anybody can die. Anybody can die. To me, anybody can die. Why? Because for me, it's their foolishness that is killing them. It's their foolishness that is killing them. They know that definitely they can't defeat Biafra. They knew. The Fulanis, they know that they can't defeat Biafra. So what are they doing? They will use you. If they are using someone, if they know that the person is trying to degrade, do you know what they will do? They will kill the person. They will feast in another person. This is their plan. Why for the governors that did attend the funeral or something? That one is their own. The only thing I'm here to say is this. Our leader has made a clear statement that very soon people will die. At the end, Biafra will come. People will die. At the end, Biafra will come.
Sir.
Also, I'm using this opportunity to pass the message to mostly our people that are back home. Go and prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for this mission. Prepare yourself for this mission. See, anybody can die. Even the governors, all those senators, all those local government chairmen. Let me leave that one. That one will be a story for the gods. We will not write the story. Even their children, they're going to spit for them before we kill them. All hail Biafra.
Oh, must surely hail Biafra. Thank you so much, Prophet Ogenimaro. And I would like to quickly pass the mic to my brother, Comrade Ovie Muno. I believe you have something to say that I was also going to give you time for. So you have your time and an extra 2 minutes to put in, the word on what you wanted to say about the initial topic.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I would say that the zoo or the Zoogerians have successfully somehow, some way given us also a job. We try to educate them on daily basis, and they have also kind of turned us to a talkative, which of course we are ready for. Because if we have to be a talkative to get out of this mess, then we have to be talkative for now. When you serve the zoo, according to Mazina the Canon, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, when you serve the zoo, you come home in shame. It's a different thing. It's not as if they just arrest you like Ogis or Carlo, they jail you for some months, and you go and bribe them that you will come and slave your own people for them. They will not release you. And it has many ways. You might lose your life, even lost your family. Like this, Haitairu, I've been at Haitairu, I've been at Haitairu. He died with his wife. He died with his wife. All in the name of what? Is serving the zoo. When you are serving a terrorist country and they now make you attorney general or general attorney or whatever, Robbie, I don't want to even know. When Biafra come, I will take my time to study what a general means and what, different hierarchy, not all this rubbish khaki they wear and they say, oh, this is the attorney general or the attorney generals. All those rubbish. I don't have time to fill my brain with all these kind of useless names. He died in shame and he died with his wife. And we say, rest in hell. Rest in hell. Having said that, when they died and Erofai, I call it short when the rest of the demons and the useless, no, just useless anyway. They went on a marriage ceremony. That is your words. when you died and nobody come for your burial. That is your words. When you are not the chief of army staff and you died and nobody came for your burial, that is your word. That is why we are telling that Nigeria is not for you. People will not listen. A whole chief of army staff died. Nobody came. They rather went for wedding. The same people will be the ones singing praises of Nigeria is our country, and we have to protect this country. Every Nigeria, fellow Nigeria, good citizen. I don't die so. Nobody went. President was not there. Do we have a president? Maybe probably the mask wearer is not there. It was not available. There's nobody that can mimic Buhari.
Citizen.
Yeah.
True citizen.
There was no perfect person to mimic Buhari because masks are there. Masks are available. They are wearing one as we are speaking right now in France. We have, in fact, it's like Nigeria now have different masks in different countries, so they don't need to even transport it. When you are going to Dubai, there's a mask waiting for you. So they have their own museum for masks. So if somebody else will show up. So when you die as a chief of army staff, nobody come for your burial. That is your word. I'm just trying to make Nigerian army just listen. That is your word. Mean that if you die, they don't even know whether you exist. You are just a bunch of disease. That is just it. So what do you expect to say? Now, I don't want to even back on this useless. I hate Nigeria with passion. If I will chop off their neck. These guys are useless beyond useless. Now, let me just cut it very quick. When you're attacking general, Nigeria is supposed not to even have a general. There is no one. Go now. I wrote speaking of concerning general, America versus Nigeria or Nigeria. What is a general? You go and confront other nation. You win battle and come back, not killing your own citizen. All these idiots only end up killing their own citizen and they become generals. And some people who say they are intellectual and the professors and the rest of the idiots, they are calling idiots general. Is a general, does a general mean that you go and kill your own fellow citizen and you become a general? Because that's the definition of general in Nigeria. So when I look at Nigeria, I don't even know where to start to heal their foolishness or their sickness. These people are useless. Let me read what Mazina De Kano posted. I just hope I will get it right. Please, I will just use some seconds to read it. Mazina De Kano. I think he posted it here. Please, give me. Oh, not here. 1 minute, please. Just the last one. If I couldn't get it here, then I'll leave it. Because I can't quote it off here. It's even coming from the Bible. That is why I wanted to read it. Because I want to read it for some of these zoo people with their zoo brain. I don't see it now. Concerning the death of Aitairu and the rest of the terrorists, demonic terrorists in human form, who became general not because they went and conquered Sudan or conquered Cameroon or conquered Egypt, but they are general because they killed people in Odi. They butchered people in Odi. In fact, they leveled down the village of Odi in his own land. They massacre innocent Nigerians, the so-called useless Nigerians that they say they are protesting on the NSAS. Me, I go carry flags, I pray for NSAS. Me, I go protest for Nigeria. I decrease. They swear for a person, they say swear for me. I will go protest for Nigeria. What are you going to protest for? When you have you don't want to even go to the root, you want to go and rub medicine on the lips. Understand me? So they killed people who were protesting to better Nigeria, and they became generals. Now this is what Nnamdi Kanu wrote: when the righteous prosper, the city rejoice. When the wicked perish, there are shouts of joy. Proverb 11:10 for all these useless intellectual religion people. They say, oh, why are you speaking bad of the dead? That is evil. If somebody die, we have to console them, solidarity with them, and we have to this or that one. We have to mourn with them. Mourn with who? Mourn with who? The Bible, the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 10, is telling you that when the righteous prosper, the city rejoice. When the wicked perish, when they die, there is a shout of joy. Thank God, say Buhari don't die. Foolish people, arrest my case. All hail Biafra.
In the end, oh, most surely hail Biafra. Thank you so much for that one, my comrade Oviemuno. I hope you were able to put in what you had to say earlier, and then we have received it, wholeheartedly. I would like to take this to my brother Igodomi Godo, son of IPOB. Are you here with us? Your mic is still muted.
Okay. For the death of the general, I wish him the best in the hellfire. Even with death, nobody was even there. It was they know what happened to him. They know that all of them will die one by one. So you can see before the last broadcast of our leader said between 9 to 14 days, things will be happening. They think it was maybe it is a business as usual. They think maybe you can see they went and block all the old seaport, block all the old entrance in Nigeria that maybe our leader is coming. These useless people, they don't know that something what is coming for them is bigger than what they are thinking. All of them, they will. Hello.
I think our brother difficulties.
So they started blocking roads.
Okay.
They started blocking roads. They think our leader is coming because they heard that he said 14 days things will start happening. They went and start blocking seaports. But few days ago, one of them passed out. All of them will pass out. So my own view is that we should stay firm. We should stay firm. While the man died, they were celebrating doing a marriage in the what is it called, the useless what is it called, what this useless attorney general. His son, his son was doing marriage. Is it his son or his daughter? One of his son or his daughter was doing marriage, and all of them were there. While their servant, which is a old general that passed, nobody was there
My
at
brother,
all. The mask wearer is in.
Now because of saying that crocus, now he died. Once panel lost.
Not be all level cockroach. You know see the mask wearer. It dey France. It dey take pizza for France. The mask wearer. It dey there. You should see us. So you know this problem, my brother. If we sit down, use our brain, we will see say Europe, they get 90% of these things when they happen. Could you imagine? See this dead walking corpse. This useless president of America, what they call Joe Biden, this animal, impostor. He do solidarity for the general when he die. You win no win election, you win enter election by fraud. Your mind tell you say as we dey now, if to say Trump see dey power, your mind tell you say all this rubbish when they happen, all this rubbish when they happen for Israel. Your mind tell you say it go happen for Israel. It don't go ever happen because they know say that man is brutal. That's why they remove him. More leave that one aside. You see all these people, they have hand in all these things when they happen.
Even
So
when
because of that,
Buhari
this
want talk
business.
to Ram, he no agree. This Buhari, the fake man, he no agree. If you cannot honor the president of a country, how can you now look down to a general who is not actually a general?
You
because
not violate that one, my sister. You will see.
Go ahead, my brother. You're talking.
Phone call. Now they tell remove that mask wearer for this what is it called, for zoo. May they go France. They know say this man died. They know. Not your Igbo do the plastic surgery put for a face. They know everything, my sister. They know everything. It is their self-interest, their business when they zoo. Now that one they protect. They know they protect me and you. Whether with the fact after all, they even say they want to depopulation the world about 33.something billion. And when they interview Big Gates said that this 3.something billion they are going to Africa. Africa is the place they are going to depopulation this thing. Do you think they will come? White man will not come and start shooting you, killing you. White man will come, they come, you carry gun, you come, they shoot you. No, they will use your fellow black man to make sure that they accomplish their mission. They know what they are doing. All these useless people. You see so. But my own matter be say Biafra is at our doorstep. Any moment from now, we go rejoice. You know, you see that war. That war,
He
we go
said,
fight them.
he said, he said,
What we will fight them. We must fight that war. That war, we must fight them. When the war will start, then before our leader say e get where go reach, they go they talk they go they talk about Biafra. You see Anana, they don't talk about, you see Channels TV don't they talk BBC that day, that one they talk there. All of them. E get where go reach Al Jazeera. They go film am. So more just leave the matter like that. You know, everything are small, one after the other. 14 days never reach, all of them don't they die. If the 14 days don't reach, all of them go crash. Biafra must surely come, my brothers. Oh, Biafra.
in the end, almost surely hail Biafra. Hot one from my dear comrade and brother, Igodomi Godo, son of IPOB. He never disappoints. And I like the rawness. Nigeria, you go see the real core traits of Biafran people, the Godomi Godo people. Yes, thank you so much for that contribution. Yes, of course. I get a lot where I won't talk on them, but I believe, that you people have said a whole, a bunch of what needs to be said. There is also something that is kind of bothering me that I thought I should bring to the house. Normally, we know that some pastors that don't have shame, go to Nigerian governments and presidents, to beg for loans, to collect pocket money, and it's all those pocket money then that they are using to hold them in work, that they cannot stand in the pulpit and actually speak the truth, which is their job as a pastor. Even if that is true, I don't see religion as a country's national budget, because there are about 3 different stories, headlines as you might call them. One of them is about what's it called? The Sokoto rather, as a state, approved about 155 million naira for clerics to go and propagate Islam. That is one. And we know that these people, they have a history of, sponsoring, things that using state money to sponsor their religious things, but they don't do it for us. But they always do it for the other side. And this is not me trying to be a bigot. I have very lovely friends, that Islam is their religion. So I'm not judging against it. But I'm talking about the ones that we are dwelling with in Nigeria, in that dark place. That is what I am referring to. So minus the whole monies, they try to cut the UBE fund, the basic education for people that actually want to go to school, because they know the northerners will not agree to go to school. They literally have to beg them and force them and pay them to go to school. They try to cut our UBE education, or they already did, to fund, according to them, repentant Boko Haram terrorists. Who does that? Where has that ever been done? I'm saying this because there is a pattern of these people sponsoring. El-Rufai, as we know, even went and paid them. He said it out loudly that he had paid them. So it's just, what are we doing? On the what's it called? On the Senate, they are saying that they should spare the tax. They should spare the tax for headers, but headers rather don't pay tax. But spare part dealers should pay tax. And this is what in all these things we call them like it's like open grazing. Someone selling a spare part is also like someone walking by the roadside, right? Maybe they pump tire, you just keep on laying pumping machine. So if you're going to send our people that are working very, very hard and making next to nothing to still be paying taxes, why are you not going to impose those same taxes on, herders? There are a lot of things that are going on, and then the dynamic of the government steady sponsoring, things that are unhealthy for us, for them, because I am a Biafran. What do you think? I know we all know that the government is involved in this, but what do you think about, the current transfers from here and there? Do you think they are planning something? Because there's another headline, by the Punch, that Boko Haram are planning to invade or attack Abuja, Jos, IGP, and then rather the IGP alerted the police commissioners of Abuja and Jos that Boko Haram is planning to attack. So if they go and be giving all these monies, if they go and be, sponsoring them, literally sponsoring them, removing the people that are supposed to help the situation and sending them to a very peaceful southeast, how are we going to go about this? Is this not then? Can't we hold this as evidence enough showing that this government is indeed sponsoring all these terrorists? Imete Asawa, as usual, I'll take from the top. Prophet Ogenemaru, I would like to hear your thoughts on this.
Yeah, thank you very much, my sister Tamino. I think what I have to say about the money. When you are talking about money that they are trying to raise these days, first of all, Nigeria is poor. At presently, Nigeria is poor. You cannot beat the truth with words. You can't beat the truth, no matter how wealthy you are, no matter the riches you have, you cannot beat the truth. And there's a particular place in the Bible. He said, you cannot buy truth. You say truth. No one can bought the truth. No one can bought the truth. So these people, they are looking for a ways of raising money because they are totally poor. They are totally poor. That is what I was saying. That is what I say in that aspect. But due to you raised another topic about the Boko Haram attacking Abuja and other states. Who are the Boko Haram? The Boko Haram, these people are the Fulanis. The bandits, they are the Fulanis. And these people, they don't have land. We should first of all know these people, they don't have land. So what they are trying to do is this. They are trying to chase the citizen, the indigene, the original owner of the land away from their territory so that they will occupy.
Prophet, my dear comrade, I'm sorry, I'm not cutting you short. I'm cutting you short, sorry. But I just, because of, your line, I understand what you're saying. So I want to drop 2 more nuggets so you can just, incorporate it, because, we also need to take calls, from the viewers, and we have very, very, very limited time. So one of the nuggets I want to drop, like, so you can inculcate to what you're telling us now, is the what's it called? The Ministry of Agric built a 30 million naira displaced a 30 million naira mosque for displaced herders, as they say. 30 million naira mosque for displaced herders. And they are saying, I heard a whiff, I don't know how true this is, that they want to go into the accounts of dormant Nigerians, or even maybe not just the dormant ones, to collect 5,000 to enable to help the federal government fight Boko Haram. But you have 30 million to go and build mosques for displaced herders that are not even Nigerian citizens. Wow.
And
Wow.
that is a minister of a Greek. Imagine.
Yeah, thank you very much, my sister Tamno. But let me first of all finish with what I was saying. So these people, they are trying to take away the land of the indigene. They are chasing away the indigene art. And meanwhile, I always say something, and I always have this thought in me. A time will come, we have to put a boundary to our border. These people, we don't need them. Let them go and fight for their land. They have to go back to fight for their land. For your home to be able to be strong, first of all, you have to put a demarcation. If you don't put a demarcation at your home, forget, anybody can ball it at any time. So a time will come, and I think this is the right time. We have to put a demarcation. We don't need these people. Why? Because first of all, the Boko Haram, they are also among these people that are running to our region today. They are also among these people that are running to our region today. Like what you said about the building of mosque. First of all, we should understand that Nigeria is Islamic State. Nigeria is Islamic State. So whatever they are doing, I'm not against Islamic. I'm not against any religion. Why? Because when you are a freedom fighter, you don't hold on to religion. According to what our leader said, when Biafra is being achieved, even though say now wound now you want serve, you go to serve the wound. Like me, when Biafra is being achieved, I know what I will worship. That one is left between me. So when the man went and built a mosque worth such amount of money and is looking for money to go and use to fight the Boko Haram. My question is, sometimes when I ask question, I keep on asking myself question. The money that this man is looking for to go and fight the Boko Haram, is this man using the money to fight the Boko Haram, or these men, they are using the money to buy weapons for Boko Haram? We should first of all think about that. The weapon that the so-called Nigerians, the so-called military today, they don't have. The Boko Haram, they have this weapon. Where are the Boko Haram getting this weapon for? Where are the bandits getting this weapon for? These are the places that these people normally take. Hello?
We are with you, Ogenemaru. Go ahead. Wow, okay. So carry on, Nassau. Okay. Hi. Sorry, so if you're just joining us right now, please share. And of course, like the video if you think there's anything that we're saying, that resonates. So we have a line that you can call us via WhatsApp only. So we're going to also put that on the screen, and I'm hoping that you can come and join us, give your own views. If there is any information that you feel that we have put out here that is not concrete, we are always open to learn, and we would like for you to bring it to our attention. So please, the number on the screen is plus 491 521 7543169. I'm going to call it again. The number to call on WhatsApp calls only, please. It is plus 491 521 7543169. My beautiful Biafrans, we are waiting so eagerly to hear your own viewpoints in this interaction we are having today. Of course, we are the Herald of Coastal Biafra, and this is Coastal Biafra TV. We lost our brother Ogene Maru just for a second, and he's back here with us. So I'd like to hand over the mic to him so that he can lay it down the way he wanted to do, or the way he always does anyways.
Yeah, thank you very much, my sister. Please, my audience, please, sorry for the interruption. So what am I trying to say? To conclude is this. These people, they are looking for money to buy more weapon. They are looking for money to buy more weapon because right now, presently, Nigeria is broke. Presently, we should not forget that they went ahead and started borrowing money. They have both the debt that Nigeria is. There's a question. Somebody, I saw someone write something and post it on Facebook. Say, if Nigeria broke up today, the money when Nigeria they hold, who won't pay the money? Who won't pay the money? Is they say that is why you see, that is why I will keep on saying that is the reason why even the most world leaders, I would say most world leaders, the Europeans, that's the reason why the Europeans, they are even supporting Nigeria to continue. Why? Because they know they are benefiting a lot of things from Nigeria. My brother Igodo son has said something. The imposter, the one with mask wearer, is in France right now. And the France president know that this man is no Buhari. Why can't he speak out? So they are looking for a way to take money. They are looking for a way to get money. They are looking for any means to get money. And meanwhile, our people should be aware that the people that they are collecting this money from, they are not collecting money from the Fulanis. If they are not, Dangote is not paying tax. Dangote himself is not paying tax. The people that they are collecting this money from, they are still collecting the money from Biafras. So to conclude, Nigeria is broke. That is the mission they are trying to hold on to. Thank you.
Imete, my only prophet of truth, Ogenimaro. Thank you so much, and I love the wisdom with which you speak and the clarity. So I would like to give the mic or hand the mic right now at this point in time over to the next speaker.
My network.
I believe the next speaker will be Asawo Igor Robert.
Thank you very much, Tamano Tony. My brother, Ogenamara, I see your network is really disturbing. So at the end, almost surely hit Biafra. Concerning this issue of these generals and there are lots going on in the zoo. Actually, there are a lot going on in the zoo. But if I'm not mistaken, area of Tamonotwe, we've moved out from the general's case. So I will want you to please try to rephrase the question you thrown to my brother, the person of Oganemaru. Please rephrase the question again, please. Or your co-moderator can also do that.
Unmute yourself.
Yeah. She threw a lot of questions, if I could remember correctly. The issue of Nigeria government looking for money to borrow, but they say they don't have money, and they are using our oil money to build a mosque of 30 million, not for even Nigerians. So they say it's for Fulani displaced herdsmen. Has any Fulani been ever displaced before? Those Fulani that crossed from the Futa Jalo of recent, those are the people they are building mosque for with your money.
Okay.
So those are some of the issues she raised. They are busy sending Boko Haram abroad to learn, whereas we don't even get anything. We are being polluted with oil in the creek here. It's smelling. Our mothers are suffering sickness, disease, cancer. You can just name it. And we don't have any kind of intervention from the useless government. And who are we going to blame? Are we going to blame the Fulani, or should we blame the idiots who call themselves our governors? And of course, the useless Iberiberism senators. So these are some of the issues she raised. And one of the other issues she raised again was the issue of whether dominant account. Like some of us who are abroad, or some of us who even in Biafra land, that you have money in your account, you have not touched it for a while. Nigeria government will be on behalf of you. Without your consent, they will be borrowing 5,000 each from everybody. You know, see your own country now. Okay, all right, now that is the issue.
Okay, thank you very much, Dudu. Thank you very much. This issue of Fulani giving out 30 million naira, because I actually come across the news also. They are not just giving it out. They said they approved. They said it was approved. Agricultural ministry, which is the Minister of Agriculture, approved 30 million naira for Friday mosque construction, which means there is a proposal before it can be approved. And the Fulani herdsmen, it is not house. They are not building house or schools. They built them mosques, Friday mosques, where they will go and pray and so on. So this is the money that was approved. So now, which means, in fact, let us even leave that. Let us leave the money and approving of the money aside. What concerns agricultural minister with construction? Now I get it. It is because a stupid Biafran was the person in charge of the construction, and a stupid Oduduwa man is the person in charge of the yeah, include. I think Fashola is the minister of power, and yeah, minister of power. Then Amechi, the minister of construction and transportation. So now, then understand that this person is not a Muslim. If they take this bill to his table, he will not understand. So they now take a construction project to an agricultural minister to approve for them in his budget, in Nigerian budget. Somebody who came from Futajalo, somebody who came from Senegal, from Gambia, is not presenting a budget before Minister of the Zoo, Zoological Republic. These people they not go keep person. So now, and he approved it. He approved it, and they don't have money to pay workers in that same state. They don't. And what
workers? What about the internally displaced people? Internally displaced Nigerians. Can you imagine being a refugee in your own country, caused by this
let us even assume,
places? They have never once brought out 10 million. Okay, let us just, because those places are remote areas, so they can hire local contractors. Within 10 million, they can renovate those places that they burnt down. But no, those places turned into ghost towns, and subsequently into the towns of the Fulani headsmen. And now,
because
you're bringing 30 million.
You know what? The reason why
money that they are using to sell to China.
I'm coming.
It's time, please. They will calculate the thing. We will pay our own. Then let every other people decide their own. They will calculate the one that we
exactly.
Inside.
So you see, in a things like this, it is not hard to deal with. It is not hard to deal with these people. Why are you calling on video call? Why are you calling on video call? I mean, you are calling a program and you are calling me on video call. Why? Mugu. So now, concerning the money that they borrowed, how they're going to return it. I also saw that post that Idudu was referring to. Which kind of human being be this? You get crazy?
Onajite, if he calls on video, you have to block your camera and you listen to what they want to say.
Is he still calling on video?
Yeah, I told him not to call on video.
Yeah, just like
don't let him miss
Dudu said, just block it so you get his own viewpoint.
Okay. Concerning the money that they borrowed, it is normal thing. When everybody is free, they will pursue every looters, including Dangote himself. They will pursue every one of them from A to Z. Those who earn money illegally in the contraption, they will pursue them. Not be we are holding the world. You are the people that we are holding debt. So now, for we to pay your debt, you have to help us get back our money. And each we will come we will set up a panel from each nation that will go after these criminals. And because we cannot escape paying, and we cannot escape not to pay. So we will gather
including China, Asao, including China.
Including China.
That has already gotten almost half of Zambia, and they are looking for, because of how populated they are looking for a way to take over Africa.
Yeah, my sister, what we will do, we will go after all these looters. If I tell you that what only Dangote, what is this former EFCC boss, Magu, what only these two people have stolen in the contraption is enough to pay all the old debt of the Zoological Republic. So we will go after all these looters. We will collect all the stolen money that they have taken from the zoo. Then we use it to pay the debt. Then if it happens that we are unable to pay everything, then what will left for us won't be hard to pay. So for them not to think maybe, oh, if this Nigeria depart, our money when we borrow them, it don't go. Your money not go. Let Nigeria depart. Let Nigeria divide. Let Nigeria disintegrate. We will pay you your money. We are going to pay back our debt correctly. Even if you want interest, we will pay you. So don't think maybe when we divide or when we disintegrate, maybe we will say, oh, of course, the person who said this thing, the person who raised this issue or made this post, have a very good point. Money where I not get infrastructure, money where I not get or where they not build hospital for me, money where I not get education. Why be saying I me go pay am? He has a very great point. But for this demonic world, so-called world powers, for them not to capitalize on that, we are going to pay. If you want us to send documents that we will do happily, we will do. So don't use that as an excuse to owe Nigeria or to try to keep Nigeria as one. We are going to pay every penny that you think we are owing you. So free Biafra, let Biafra go. Then your money you will get. In fact, you will get it more faster with more interest when Biafra comes. Thank you very much.
As usual, fireman. So I believe our brother Idudu Oviemuno has something to say. So we can move forward from this. And I want to drop something before my brother comes on. We all know that some places like China, whom have been known in the the European or the Western world to be so smart, they have put these people in some mad binding contracts. They will give you, don't worry, 20 years because they know you won't be able to pay it back. And of course, Nigeria expired in 2014 and it was up for grabs for whoever was willing to pay, and these people have ended up using it borrowing from China. Anywho, we have over 300 and something like tribes, ethnic groups, whatever you call it, in Nigeria. I beg, they will share it evenly. We in Biafra will know how we will arrange our parts. So please, I'm begging you people, don't worry about your money. We will get it to you. Biafrans are people of their word. Biafra is truth. So moving on to my brother Idudu Oviemuno. What is your own take on all of this?
Yeah, before please, Idudu, for interrupting you, please. I think this caller I did my next, so let us quickly hear from our caller. Is online now. Then you can actually address him as well if need be. So, hello caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Ross, my name is Chinedu.
Okay, Mazi Chinedu, go ahead. You have 2 minutes.
I'm originally from Anambra State, then I'm calling from Niger Republic, Federal Capital of Niger Republic.
Federal capital of Niger Republic.
That's Niamey.
How come now?
This is why I'm doing this country. It's like I go in this country.
So even Niger is not better than the zoo. Okay, go ahead. Thank you very much. Go ahead, sir.
Honestly, but Niger is not better than the zoo. It's completely the zoo. I don't want to compare it. What I want to say, what I want to comment on this is that I appreciate all you guys have done. Honestly. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
I appreciate all you guys have done. Every Sunday, I used to show you guys on Red program. Honestly, it's awesome. As a male, especially this our sister, I've done a lot for you guys, especially our sister Kamala. I have done a lot for her also. I want to appreciate you guys. So you guys, you need a special, why call it this or special honor. So this is Biafra struggle. Because where I done is Biafra our country home. You must get there. Surely, whether they like it or not. Like something like time. Time made a statement before he died. He said it's over his dead body that you are going to get Biafra. In the world that kill himself.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Made a government that is over his dead body. That is showing that Biafra is at hand, soon as soon as. And also we are praying for our leader, Martin Nandekano, that God will give him more wisdom. And you guys, and you guys that is supporting him, and we all over the world. I believe that God is on our side, and whosoever God against us must surely see the damage, either physical or spiritual, as time has reduced his own. You know, see it.
Exactly.
The one that demand for the dead.
He
demand for the dead, and the dead have visited him. And whosoever, even the sabotage, that try to sabotage us, one way or the other, our God, our ancestors, the God of Biafra, will begin tell whatever they deserve. Because Biafra must go. Biafra must restore.
Of course.
Soon as soonest. So
thank you.
I don't want to use your time. Just keep it on.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Even if you use our time, we will not complain because you have prayed for us. Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for a caller that just came in. Of course, we know that the zoo and the world at large, they fear what they do not understand. They saw just a snippet of what we as Biafran, proud Biafran men and women, we are capable of in 67 to 70. So right now, I can bet you that what's wrong with them is not even as if their money, the money means nothing, or at least it does because they are benefiting. But what they're scared of is the potential. Can you imagine what they were doing back then, even under the distress of war and everything? How our people were so creative, everything was still going on, cut sections, banks and everything. These people, they know who we are, so they're scared of it. And right now, okay, they don't know, they have an idea of who we are, and they don't even want us to have that freedom, to exact, or reach our highest potential or our highest self. But we are going to. I beg, my brother, Idudo Viemuno, you heard the caller. So please, can you kindly incorporate maybe answering him or whatever to your own viewpoint on what we're speaking about? Imete Oviemuno.
Thanks to the caller. I don't really have much here. I want to talk about the debt. Like that question I've come across it several times on the media, and it is pop and plain. Our leader have said it more than 5 times, if I may say, yeah, if more than 5 times, that the debt that the Nigeria is owing, that Biafrans are going to pay. And it will shock some people, like pay some trillions of dollars. Yes, Biafran can pay it. Do you know that if Nigeria want to pay the debt, they can pay the debt? They don't just want to pay the debt. How much is trillion? How much? Do you know how much we can generate in a day in Biafra? Within 1 year, we pay those debts. Do you know how much? Even let us just use that the oil we have in Biafra land, we will not even touch it for any. We will not use it for any other thing. Just use it to pay the debt for 1 year. We'll focus on our gold, on our diamonds, on our coal, and our precious stones, and so on and so forth. We have so many things that we can generate, income from. So if we even reserve just the so-called Kudoye money, only 1 year, do you know how much we can? Do you know how much do you know how much they extract from our land, all in the name of Nigeria in a day? Do you know how much? What is trillion? The money is too even small, self. We can pay it. And Masnane can say that we will pay it. And as Oduduwa have now, come on board, we share the money and pay it. Because like our leader said, that the oil, give it to everybody free. So from the oil, we can share this how much China want to buy everybody so spirit and body because of they gave to the Janja with Nama in Atorok.
Comrade, the oil is free. We are giving it to the whole of Africa.
Yeah, we are giving it to them free.
We don't even need the oil. Our brain resource now everything we need.
After all, we'll be living without the oil. Like none of us here have even benefited from the oil for the first place, or from the first place. So we are going to pay those debts. Those debts are not. That's just a little thing. Biafran can do more than that. And I think the issue of somebody talking about Jubri was in the masquerade was in France, and the president of France, they know that Buhari is dead and he's still welcoming. Are you trying to tell me that you want France to come and fix your home for you? No, they will not fix it from you. When your useless governor Okowa have not raised alarm that Buhari is dead, the useless former governor Ibori, useless former governor Udwanga, the useless all this what's it called Edwin Clark, all these old cargoes, all these kakus with their kakus brains, all the whole what is that Babium, all these little Hitler of that was even what you know. After you don't take cocaine, you drink NSC. He talk like person NBC get truth also. So when all this useless, okay, Ziba Azo, devil Mahi, Willie Hope down and look like a witch that they pour hot water in Coven. Willie Obiano and the rest of the hopeless man, that one, Carol White, Abin Natura, have disfigured his identity. When this bunch of idiots have not raised any alarm that Buhari is dead, that somebody is wearing mask. Now, President of France, Macron, now you want to make a contact, you say Buhari don't die. Now, we have a situation where it's like people who owns the land are the ones suffering and begging for something. Our land is poisoned. Our women are deprived from going to farm. Everywhere is being poisoned, the water, the land, everywhere. As if that is not even enough. Fulani will come and even rape you on top when you are even doing the farming. And you see all this name when I call all the useless was Oviama Gege. All this bunch of hopeless demons. They won't say nothing. Even when Fulani kill you, rape you in your land. They have not even raised any alarm. They don't even care. They ask for our waterways. That Fulani said they need our waterways. None of this bunch of idiots I have just mentioned, none of them raise alarm. None of them or whatsoever. They gave Fulani herdsmen 100 billion naira. We are our own. In this local land, we live on fish, plantain, cassava, yams, and palm oil. Where is our own allocation to do all this farming? It's only now Nigeria is now a government of discourse about the Fulani. Fulani need a mosque. Fulani need the land. Fulani need this one. Fulani need that. Fulani this one. Fulani this one. Fulani terrorists need to go to abroad to school. Fulani had to be giving VIP treatment. Fulani had to go to the bank. They are now repeated Boko Haram. They give them their first shot to 200,000 as monthly salary. You that is a graduate banker, I schooled in Hazard University. You know that I was one of the senior boy in the high school in Uniben, in Unilag, Uniport, and the rest of them. My brother, you can't people, you not see the drive. You die from Mediterranean Sea. You are a graduate. Boko Haram that is raping, killing us in our own land. Fulani herdsmen that is raping our women, daughters, mothers, and sisters, girlfriends in the farmland. They are taking check of 200, 300,000 monthly and also giving them the hope, not even the hope, a process of in the coming next days or week, you will take your flight to London to go for proper training. What training? To come back to become your DPO, your DCO, your Major General, your Attorney General, and you are just there as an idiot from the coastal region or the Niger Delta or from the hinterland, and you are just there. Me, I'm a Kakwapanso. My name is Mobrisi. I am Ojogu one mama of Thailand. I am this Amanamabo of this one. I am from Babakri. I'm from Amakri, and the rest of the idiot, just only idiot, foolish idiot everywhere in our land is getting me pissed off on daily basis. Just only useless idiots. The other day, Winke, sorry, the pig, the fat idiot, what's it called? The Babakri, Mamakri, this outside the Cuba. Fulani is raping people. You have not said anything, no? Me and my men, we confronted the unknown government when they tried to make any attempt in where I was, in somewhere in Mamakri. I don't even know where he come from anyway, because we can't remember the place such idiot came from. Who knows? Who even know that person, that idiot is even from our land? When he says there's an Izon man, in fact, it's like an insult on the Izon people, because we don't have those kind of bunch of idiots in Izon land. People who he said to say that I am Chief Jokuba, he says his name is Alaji, Alamajiri, Mustafa, a slave in our land trying to hold ground. and some of us are sleeping with our degree and all we know how to do is just to make math, and wear bead, I'm a traditional man and a traditional dad. Foolish set of people everywhere, useless, bunch of hopeless, useless idiots. Foolish people who want to bastardize and use their stupidity to enslave everybody and destroy our generation. Honestly, I'm just tired. I'm tired. I don't really know how to address these people. So before we can even say we want to, when Nigeria government is using our oil money to better the life of the Fulani people, they will buy the AK-47 to come and kill us. And our leaders have not said anything. Are they our leader? Like people of little Hitler and the rest of the idiots around. So we should be talking of people holding them responsible. If we cannot hold them, we hold their children accountable, burn their houses. Like one Calabar guy says, they go the burn human beings they join you. And so you don't the risk to go the burn human beings they join. I want to rest my case here. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra, and in the end, all must surely hail Biafra. Before I hand over the platform to our last speaker, I just want to say something about the pig in the creek. Somebody that has identity crisis cannot, come and start speaking for a whole bunch of people. You don't even know where you stand. Are you Alhaji? Are you Allah? What are you? You say you are Alhaji. You collected money that was meant for amnesty, apparently, and then you used it to go to Benin Republic to build school, forgetting the creek.
Him no be Alhaji. Him no be Alhaji. Him no be Allah. Him na Allah Akubar. At least he get Allah.
Oh, Allah Akubar, whatever. My own point is only his name and his faith has already, let me keep his name and his faith aside. His actions, has always depicted that he's not for us. He's not for, whether you call it Niger Delta, Biafra, he's not for us. When he was fighting, he took the money that he gave him to fight instead to go and turn to a Muslim. And even when he had opportunities to make some kind of development in the Niger Delta, of which that could have been the case while he was a militant in the first place, he decided to take the money outside of the Niger area to do anything about it, not in the Niger Delta. He did nothing. Instead, na mosque, the same mosque that we are saying that it's very, very possible that these people are using that avenue. Okay, we are building mosques, 30 million don't come out. How much is it to build a mosque? 30 million don't come out. Maybe they'll put 10 million into the project. The other 20 million is going, underground to fund these terrorists. Or like somebody saying he wants to use ISWAP to remove Boko Haram. It's the same thing. You build a monster that at the end of the day will come and bite you from the ass. You don't make deals with terrorists, no matter what your good intentions are. So I'd just like to say he is not even in a position to talk for us. He's not in a position to stand for us. He did not come and give us a St. Augustine's in Buguma or build maybe a cathedral in Abonima. What he gave to us, not even a school. Not even a crèche. Let people go and be dropping their newborn baby. He gave us mosque. What does that tell you? He is also one of the agents that are trying to plant
not even a voice to let his voice.
All of this. So
not even letting his voice. Not even letting his voice.
Pardon?
I said not even letting his voice properly, that we will see that this man is really letting his voice for us. Not even.
No, he's not. He's not. And he's not for us. He's for himself. Now we are belle face. You don't see the belle from the belle face. The belle you supposed know. Say him be that kind of person. Now we're belle face. So even people, his own people of the South, the coastal region, they know who he really is. That he's a betrayer, and that he's only for his own stomach. So what are we talking about? Please, he's not one of the. We are not looking up to him because he had this chance, and instead of actually going and taking this thing to the end, he ended up betraying the boys that he went with, turning them into kidnappers and recruiting new boys to turn to more kidnappers after he has used and discarded them. you know. So no, he's a sellout. Anybody that is selling his people, then he doesn't have anything to say. I'll still leave this. I'm handing the mic over to my brother, son of Igodomigo, the son of IPOB, to give his own conclusion on this, because we are already, past time. But I'll leave this with you people. This anybody that doesn't know what they want to do, and especially when it comes to Biafra, no, everybody just comes and say what they want to say, fine. But when it comes to Biafra, you have to watch the spirit. You have to watch the spirit. You have somebody that was requesting for 20 million to help his own people. Once somebody starts asking you to pay them to do something that is good for you and your generations, watch them. That means if there's somebody that comes with a bigger offer, they will betray you. And that is why IPOB is unbribable. Because we came with our whole hearts. We did not come because of anything we are going to gain financially. We see it and we want our freedom. And that is why we get our freedom, by the grace of Oputamno. Iye. Over to you, Igodomigo, the son of IPOB.
Oh, hey, Biafran.
Biafran use the
For that pig in the zoo, where Asari Dokubo, I made the mistake of mentioning his name because he's irrelevant. So of no use. And when our leader was in prison back in the days, our leader gave him 20 million. Could you imagine this useless pig animal pocket the money? A time comes when our leader was asked where's the money, he was trying to play a long game that our leader never gave him money. Later, he now accept that yes, our leader gave him the money. So where is the money? He was trying to see how he used the money, see how he used the money. You see that Babi Allah, his end is coming gradually, closer by the day. You can see all of them. They don't even have any good representation anymore. They have been used and dumped by the Fulani, which is who they are, and I pity the people who are still mingling with them. Like if you see the life of the ones who are moving with them now, they are nobodies. Let me shift him a little bit to the depth we have been saying about maybe the world people will not allow because of the zoo people is owing all those kind of things. My brother, owing debt or not, Biafra must be restored. Like what our leader said before, he said that if it comes to payment, then we Biafra will know what to do about the payment. But like I said before, whether we pay with or not, Biafra must be restored. Whether the world leaders they agree to help with them, Biafra must be restored. We must achieve our goal. Biafra is the last miracle on earth. If you watch our leader all the time, you will see what he's saying. Biafra is the last miracle on earth. Because why? When Biafra restored, you will see the whole world will come to an end. Because why? That is why they said thy kingdom come. Is the kingdom that is about to emerge in Africa. And when it comes, you will see when Biafra comes, all this Europe you are saying in China, all of them will go down. Do you know the kingdom of God? That's why you see today, no matter, Jerusalem is still there and mountains surround Jerusalem and is there because the anointing of Elohim is there. When Biafra will restore, Biafra will restore, you will see what will happen. The world will be marveled. They will now see the light from Africa. They know that Biafra is the solution to Africa. They know. That is why they are working hands to hand. Because if you think that it's Janjaweed who is holding this matter, who is doing all this, who is holding Biafra to come, Fulani, they are nobody.
They're not rich.
We Biafran can destroy Fulani under seconds. They are not trained for war. They are just a terrorist. We are warrior by birth. We can go, we will come. That's why we are called Muchineke, because our Elohim is upon us. They can't go for war. They are only just to do. The people who are giving them strategic, tell them what they are doing. You see this small fish brain they are using. It is the help from British. British is the one giving them, do this, do that. They don't have brain. They are fish brain. But you see this monster British is feeding, one day they will consume British. You see that useless Caroline, that prostitute, anywhere it goes to, there will be massacre. The last time when there was a protest, it was there with Tinubu. After he left, the toll gate massacre commenced. Again now, it was with this frog voice, this little Hitler. Now, before then, when he left, before the genocide again in Iguacha again, Obigbo massacre now maybe it's going on now. Okay, that one's that. Before he left, I think he visited Ojus Okalu. He was there with Ojus Okalu before the war started in what's it called, Olu and in our leader's place where our leader came from, Umuahia. And if we try to investigate, do more research, now you will see that British is the cause of the problem that is happening in Israel. You know why? Because if you can recall, during the war back then, when by this time years almost about 1960, 19, when Israel was at war. When they know when Israel was at war, that is when Biafra was at war. That's why they are still bringing the war to Israel again. Then they will not come and attack us, so that the world will not know what is happening. But they are failed woefully. This time, we will use them to appease the land. We will use their blood to appease the land. This time, they know what they know that there is only one lion in Biafra land, which is Ohamadike 1. They know what is capable of doing. They know that I'm a proud disciple of our leader. If a time will come, you will see what is going to be happening. You see this genocide that they are doing. The world is involved. They know what is happening. A time will come, they will be on their knee begging Biafrans. But we will never accept their apologies. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. And as I always say, in the end, all must surely hail Biafra. Everybody that took out their time today to listen to this interaction between me and my comrades on Coastal Biafra TV.
Sorry for interrupting you.
That's viewers, all right. That's our carry.
Viewers, always when you're watching program, look at what is streaming on the top of your screen. Then you will look at it and look your time. You understand that the program is not live. Know that after program, since the interview we had here in the afternoon, I have my phone has not rest. So even I'm on another program, people are calling me for the former program. Please, you should know when program is live and when program is not live. But we are live now. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Asao. We will make it a point from now on to within intervals during our programs, we will state the time. If you check your time, it's probably 9 o'clock on the clock or it's 7 o'clock Biafra land time. So it will also, enable everybody to, help Asa, or not, at least not blow up rather Asawa's phones. We're very, very sorry, Asawa, but we love you and we appreciate everything that you do for us. Imete Asawa. And we love you also, our people, my brothers and sisters from all over the world that are listening to us right now. This is Coastal Biafra TV, and of course, you already know my comrades. Comrade Idudu Ovie Muna, who is always my co-moderator. We also have our comrade Igodomi Godo, son of IPOB. He prefers to be, addressed that way because he's proud of who he is, and I love him for that. And of course, we have the last but not the least, my one and only big brother, Asawa. I call him Alao first, and then I say Asawa, Robert, Ego, Onajite.
You dey hype me,
Grateful.
Abi. Don't say,
But
don't say no, collect my money.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, thank you so much for joining us today. And I hope by next Sunday you will also be available to join us because it's going to be hot. We have a lot that we have planned for you, including our initial section at 1 p.m. Biafran land time, and the subsequent one, which is this one, the evening one that starts about 5 p.m. So until we catch you again next time, this is Biafra Coastal TV, your Coastal Biafran TV, and I am your humble sister, your humble Bukuma sister, Iriawo Chamotoye. And in case for those people who don't know what Iriawo is, it's Miss. I'm Miss Chamnotoye. And Asawo, just the way you say Mazi. For some people, we say Asawo, Robert, Ego, Onajite. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to everybody that was with us here. All hailings
You are
to
laughing,
our
Abi.
supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his wife, and his beautiful children. All hailings to every agitator, freedom agitator out there. It doesn't matter what you're, agitating for, as long as you're agitating for the right cause and freedom, then we are, solidly behind you because, we Biafrans, we are lovers of freedom and we support everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and
Thank
we
you.
hope to see you next time, same time next week.